Completely by accident. We had decided, as me and Deb were gonna do the Bellin one year, and everybody was busy that day, and we were wondering what we were gonna do with Jacob. And as we were talking to each other, the phone rang, and it was Jacob's teacher, and she wanted to take Jacob on the Bellin through MYTEAM Triumph. And there, it was a new thing started, and we thought, hey, we got someone to take care of Jacob. And it just blossomed from there. I mean, one thing led to another, We started meeting super people, and it just kept going.
We have a lot of great memories from MYTEAM Triumph. This past year, we were fortunate to participate in the Boston Marathon, one of 8 groups. But probably one of my favorite memories was the first time Jacob did the Door County Sprint Tri with Brian Holmes. And we were waiting for them down in the finish chute, and Brian stops with Jacob at the top of the hill, gets him out, and they walk the finish chute together. And it was the first time I realized someone didn't see Jacob as a disabled person.
There's, as far as my favorite memory, I don't have one. There are so many, from the Door County, from the fall 50s, but honestly, some of my favorite things are the practice runs, because that's where you see him interact with people, and you know what kind of social butterfly he is. He's very comfortable there, and it's like he's in his element. And them are my favorite. And then practicing with Brian McWilliams for the Boston, or how the way them two just work together, or even practicing for the Cellcom, where he pushed Brian a long way down the river on the trail, which was really neat. And another of my favorite moments would be meeting Uda Pippig. I think she's a fabulous person, and how she just took into him, and what a wonderful person she was, and how easily and comfortable she meshed with him. The impact MYTEAM Triumph has had on our family is ever-ending, because it is so involved in our life right now. And for the last 8 years, 9 years, that he looks forward to it, and that he tells us what's going on and when, and how often that we're doing things with it, that our schedule for our family goes around MYTEAM Triumph. MYTEAM Triumph doesn't fit into the loose places. We fit the loose places around how MYTEAM Triumph schedule is. If there's one thing I would like everybody to know about MYTEAM Triumph, the word would be family. Because everybody treats you like it, no matter what. I mean, we all have good days and bad days, and people come to training in different moods and that, but we're always there to pat each other on the back and let everybody know tomorrow's a better day when things are going good, and to rejoice in the happy moments.
Some things I think we've learned to appreciate more is that it's not about, the goal is always to get to the finish line, but we have so much fun getting there. And we've seen that over the course of time. You train, and it gives us a little perspective that about diligence, about never quitting.
We've seen a lot of athletes that are tired and they just keep going on. They don't want to. They just, they never want to quit for these people. And
We love watching their growth from someone who's just starting but wants that happy moment, or and just seeing other people that they may not be doing a MYTEAM Triumph interaction, but they're still out at those events, and it's always great to see them do that finish, because you know the work they put into it, and it's not how fast you got there, it's just that you got there. One thing that I've learned to appreciate is how they all have each other's back. When I think back to this summer when we had an event and it got very hot and I didn't know if our angels were going to make it, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I have to focus on them, even though it's like, well, what's Jacob going through, because he's in the heat and he's maybe not drinking the water, and then out of the blue, two blondes said, don't worry, we got this, and probably had the best day ever. And it's moments like that I've learned about other people's struggles that may not impact me, but that makes me think about how I can help them. As I'm out driving around or whatever now, when people comment about disabled parking, and I'm looking at it going, well, that's not wide enough to get that ramp out, and how are these poor people getting in there? Or I'm just more aware of the little things that otherwise prior I took for granted. I really took for granted.
I think what I've become aware of is that we're not alone by any stretch of the imagination. We all have different situations we have to go through, but by meeting so many different people in MYTEAM Triumph, we know everybody's struggle is real, and you take it one day at a time.
We all have purpose. We have a purpose here. We're here for a reason.
He was very shy when we first, you might not believe it, but he was quite shy when we first started with MYTEAM Triumph. And how comfortable he's been, the comfortability of where he's gone from, in the last 10 years to now. He's almost like a worker on the crew. He knows where everything goes and what thing does, and
He knows the drill.
And when he first came on, he was very shy around people. He kind of always took a step back and was kind of tried to be in the background. Not no more.
But we've developed a lot of great friendships over the years. People that may not be involved anymore. I think of Tim and Kelly Falmer, who, were very active, and then, as life changed and they got more involved with their kids, they took a different path, but, we still, you see them and it's like you haven't missed a beat and you catch up.
One thing that really caught my heart was when we went to Boston and we met Brian's brother and mom and dad. After it was all over, his brother sent us a real nice note and said Jacob found a way to enjoy his life. And he did. Life's good. You're finished.